Hello students, today we are going to study English Bal Bharti Standard 6, lesson number 1.4, Children are going to school. This poem has been written by Nida Fazli. It is actually a Hindi poem and it has been translated into English. The name of the Hindi poem is बच्चे स्कूल जा रहे हैं. So this poem has been written in Hindi by Nida Fazli. Nida Fazli, his full name is Mustida Hussain Nida Fazli. He was born in Delhi and he died in Mumbai. In his young years, he shifted to Mumbai so that he could get a nice job for himself. But right from his school days, he was very much interested in writing poems and ghazals. During his lifetime, he has written many poems and ghazals in Hindi and Urdu. Most of them are translated into English. Also in the year 2013, he was awarded by Padma Shri for his work in literature by the Indian government. Now let's begin with the poem. Children are going to school. Morning light spread over the earth. Once again, the sky bows his head in respect, for children are going to school. So here in the first stanza, the poet is saying that morning light spreads. That means it is daytime. The night is, the darkness of the night is over. A new morning has risen and the morning light, the sun has spread its light over the earth. Once again, the sky bows his head in respect, for children are going to school. So here he is saying that once again means every day the night is over and the sun rises, and every day the sky is bowing its head down in respect, for children are going to school. That means these small young children, they are going to school so that they can learn something new. They can make their life better. Okay, and for this the sky is bowing its head in respect. The sky is showing respect to the children. The sun, after his morning dip in the river, dressed up in his golden muslin turban, waits and smiles on one side of the road, for children are going to school. So in the next stanza, the writer is saying, the poet is saying, the sun after his morning dip in the river. So if you are standing in front of a sea, or you are standing in a beach, so you will see that when the sun rises, the rays of the sun, they fall on the river, they fall on the water, and then it looks as if the sun is having a dip in the river. Okay, and the sun is dressed up in his golden muslin turban. So here the sun has been personified. That means a human quality of dressing up is given to the sun, and the sun has been dressed up in golden muslin turban. Golden means, if you will see the morning sun, it is very bright and yellow in color. So that yellowness of the sun has been called as golden. Muslin means it's a soft cotton fabric material. Okay, and turban means pagdi. Turban, a long cloth that is worn around the head, that is called as a turban. Okay, and so it seems that the sun has been dressed up in golden muslin turban. Also, this dressing up quality, if you will see that every morning we all get up, we have our bath, and then we dress up into new clothes. Okay, and so this human quality of dressing up has been given to sun. Waits and smiles on one side of the road, for children are going to school. Okay, so sun is waiting on one side of the road, and also the sun is smiling, because morning time, it is a sign of freshness. Okay, and so whenever we are fresh, we feel fresh, so there is a smile on our face. So in the same manner, morning time, the sun is also fresh and there is a smile on its face. Now the smile on the face of the sun means the heat of the sun is not very harsh. If you will see, in the afternoon, the sun rays are very harsh. It becomes very hot. But then morning time, the rays are not that harsh and we feel good. We feel fresh. We feel energetic during the morning time. So it has been said that there is a smile on the face of the sun, and the sun is waiting on one side of the road, because as we all know that sun rises from the east. So in the morning hours, the sun is on the east side, so the shadow of the sun falls on half part, and when it during the noon time, it is there on our head, so we can feel the harshness of the sun. Then through the green topped branches, breezes sing their song of blessings. Fragrant flowers awaken the sleepy road with their melodies. So here in these 4 lines, the poet is saying, through the green topped branches. Green topped branches means the big trees who are having green branches. The trees are covered with green leaves. Breezes sing their song of blessing. So morning time, the air is fresh and the air is flowing. The breeze is flowing and the breeze is singing a song of blessings. That means even the breeze is giving blessings to the children. So again here the breeze has been personified. Fragrant flowers awaken the sleepy roads with their melodies. Okay, now sleepy roads, during the night you will see that the entire roads are empty. Nobody has walked on the road. So early morning when we go for a walk, you will see that dried leaves are there on the road and they are not crushed. That means the road is still sleepy. The leaves are not, the dried leaves on the road are not crushed. But when people walk on them, okay, when the traffic begins, the vehicles, they pass over those dried leaves, and people, they walk over those dried leaves and then they are crushed. Okay, but now those leaves are not crushed. That means the roads are sleepy and they have been awakened by the fragrance of the flowers that bloom early morning. Okay, and even the flowers, they are waking up the sleepy roads with their melodies. Melodies means sweet songs. At the corner of the lane, the people in his lush deep foliage waves his hand, for children are going to school. And then the poet is saying that on the corner of the lane, that means on the road from which the children are passing, on that road, in one of the corner, there is a big peepal tree. Okay, and the people in his lush deep foliage. Foliage means the leafy cover, the greenery. It is full of green leaves. Okay, and even because of the breeze, the leaves on the peepal tree, they are swinging, they are moving, and that movement of the leaves has been compared to the waving of hands. When we say hi or when we say bye, we wave our hands. Okay, so that waving of the hands has been compared to the movement of the leaves of the peepal tree. And so here the poet is saying that even the peepal tree is saying hello or good morning to the children, for the children are going to school. Angels of light have set out, every road is a gleam. At this hour, every particle of the earth throbs like a mother's heart. Okay, so now here the poet is saying angels of light have set out. That means the darkness of the night is over. Okay, and now the angels means farishte, they have come out with bright light. Every road is a gleam. A gleam means shining brightly. So all the roads, they are shining brightly because of the rays of the sun. And at this hour, every particle of the earth throbs like a mother's heart. So here the poet is saying that in this morning hour, morning is a symbol of freshness. Morning is a symbol of new hope. Okay, and so here this message the poet is saying, it is comparing each and everything on the earth, whether it is leaves, whether it is road, whether it is trees, whether it is sky, whether it is breeze. All these things are being compared to a mother's heart. Why? Because a mother's heart is full of love. A mother's heart is full of blessings. So here the poet has compared the love and the blessings that is there in a mother's heart to all the particles of the earth. Time sitting on an old roof flies pigeons in the sky, for children are going to school. And then in the last lines the poet is saying that time, waqt, बैठा हुआ है, sitting on an old roof, somewhere on a old roof. Roof means the terrace of a building. On there time is sitting and the pigeons are flying in the sky. That means it is morning time. Even the birds are flying in the sky and the children are going to school. I hope you have understood the poem. Read the poem and along with that listen to the video.